Hello, and welcome to the first videos in this new format, where before I show you the completion of the level that I beat, we first go through my review of the level itself. In today's video, we have In Circles by Somie. Of course, I beat this level as a part of quote-unquote hashtag Road to Titanic Thunderstorm arc, where I beat levels that's harder than my current second hardest to my with no eyes. Watch my announcement video for a full explanation. Back to the topic. Yes, I did fluke the server from 61%, making it my best fluke I've ever had on an Extreme Demon, beating my previous record of 64% on Cataclysm. Moving on from that, some of you who are unfortunately very active on the GD Twitter community might be a bit familiar with this level. Because roughly a year ago, Somie, the creator of In Circles, posted a tweet saying that a mod for AREDL level for 6% watched a showcase of it and didn't send it because of the gameplay. I honestly found this to be pretty hilarious, and it got to the point where AREDL itself actually mentions this incident on the level's description. Anyway, let's dive into the level itself, or should I say, climb in. That was an awful joke, I deeply apologize about that. Let's start off with the general information. In Circles is supposedly a 9-circle level that is heavily inspired or based off of Black Wizard and following up in terms of gameplay, like what it says on AREDL. These are definitely a mix you have never heard of before in a level, which is I guess for a good reason, knowing the reputation of these three things. Also, something that I've just found out about while watching the script, In Circles actually has a few bits of lore, which is pretty interesting for a level like this, so that will definitely be a bonus point for my overall rating of the level. Alright, let's have a look at the gameplay of the level. I have divided the level into 5 sections, starting with the beginning. Honestly, I really have nothing to complain about this part, since it gets really consistent after some time. It can be annoying if you stuck there for a while, but it wasn't a big issue for me. Next up, the pre-drop. Again, I don't really have something to complain about. 38% might be the only part worth mentioning because it has a bit of quirky timings, especially the blue and red orb chain at 41%, but I got over them pretty easily. Finally, we have reached the drop. And boy, there is only one single percentage that I absolutely hate. 53%. I just cannot get consistent at these clicks at all. It's such a hard click pattern for me to do. I might be the only one who's having a skill issue here because I've looked through some of In Circles records on AREDL and none of them complain about 53%. But other than that, the section is fine and it's really fun, I gotta say. Now, here comes the duel, the elephant in the room. Learning this entire section was an absolute nightmare, and it's one of the most jankiest asymmetrical duo I've ever played. What can you expect from a Black Wizard inspired level? But, hear me out, it actually gets consistent. There's a reason why I fluked this level from 61% in the first place, and because of that, I don't really mind this section at all. Sure, it's painful as hell to learn, but once you understand what you're doing, it's literally just a walk in the park. Also, a tip if you're ever planning to go for this level, only focus on the wave for the entirety of the section, because your other icon will play for you once you have the right click pattern for the wave. And at last, we have the ending, and all I can say is that it's free, and I'm not going to say anything else other than that, because this script is getting way too long. With that being said, I'll give the game a score of 7 out of 10. It's good, although it can be weird and janky sometimes, but that's what makes it fun for me. Would I recommend this level? Definitely not, since again, it's a Black Wizard inspired level and I've looked this level from 61%, so I can only give out an opinion based on my practice sessions for the most part. Now that we've talked about the gameplay, let's climb in into the decoration. Yeah, I used the same awful joke again. I really admire the decoration throughout the entire level. It's simple and it works out quite well. It also perfectly captures the cover of the In Circle song itself, which is an additional point for me. Although there's only one part that's a bit out of touch in my opinion, which is the 38% ship all the way onto the drop. Whenever I look at this part, it just gives off quite a different vibe that's not entirely the same as the rest of the section. But other than that, it's good as it is, and I'll give it a score of 8.5 out of 10. Lastly, we have the music, and since it's Creole, I'm automatically giving it a 10 out of 10, of course. Yeah, I want to wrap this up as quickly as possible because again, the script is getting way too long. So without further ado, here's the completion.
Oh my god! my god. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. No shot. No shot. Oh my god. I fluked the entire duo. Are we serious right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just very shocked, like genuinely. I did not expect to flip the entire duo. Oh my goodness, that was so nerve-wracking. I got this. A fluke from 61. That's like, no, that's my best fluke. That's my best fluke on an extreme demon right now. Oh my god, I just realized that. Oh my god, I cannot not stop saying oh my god. I'm just like, I'm very shocked right now. Like, no shock.